stab you in your sleep. I'm gonna stab you in your sleep.
Are you recording?
No.
What the fuck? Hi.
If you don't get off your phone, I'm gonna stab you in your sleep. In other words, I'm gonna murder you, bitch.
I'm gonna lick your feet.
And then I'll stab you in your sleep. Welcome back to Relatable, episode 16.
That's crazy.
We've had a whirlwind of a week. We just got back from Disneyland last night at like 2 a.m.
Oh my God, yeah.
And so sorry if our voices are non-operational right now. I sound like 3 octaves lower, so I can do this. We hope you're having a wonderful week. Oh, God, that scares me.
What if it doesn't even register because it's so low? You just hear like,
you just hear.
No, our voices are shot because we were screaming so much, particularly because we got stuck on Indiana Jones for like 30 minutes.
But not in the normal part where a lot of people feel like get stuck, like right under the boulder as you're about to go down. Because I got stuck with Indiana Jones's ass right above my face so many times.
Did you try to sniff it?
Yes, but he was too high up.
Damn.
So this time we got stuck in the fucking place, like right next to the lava pit. So they turned the lights on and we're sitting there for like 10 minutes. And then I had a thought of like, what if this is when the apocalypse happens? Like we're stuck in Indiana Jones and all of a sudden there's an alien invasion outside. And the only reason we're safe is because we're in the fucking underground, I'm guessing, bit.
I think it's underground. Yeah.
A fucking underground bit of Indiana Jones.
Fucking wild.
And we have to survive the alien apocalypse in Indiana Jones.
They kept saying, oh, someone's going to come get you. And then all of a sudden they were like, stay clear of the tracks. Vehicles are going full speed ahead.
Oh my God. Yeah. And then so they kept the ride going forward with none of the effects or music and the lights still on. So we were just driving around in this insane Jeep.
Right. Because it's not like it just drives forward normally. It was like doing the ride like twisties and turns and the vehicle was shifting. It was,
but in complete silence.
Yeah, it was fucking creepy as shit.
It was insane, but it was so much fun. We went with our friend Brittany and her brother, and we for the first time drank it. I mean, me for the first time drank at Disneyland, and I really don't drink much at all. So they were having beers, and I was like, oh man, like maybe I'll have a cocktail. So I had a watermelon margarita, and there was point
really good.
It was really fucking good. And we were waiting in line for the Spider-Man web slingers thing. And it was essentially like an hour and a half wait time. It felt like 2 hours. And we were all standing there and we just had some drinks and we were like, we're enjoying ourselves, whatever. And then Brittany snuck out and came back with more drinks. And then Jillian farted so bad that she pissed off like this family of like people from like Italy or something, and the mom was so upset.
I mean, I don't really feel bad because it was really fucking funny, but she gave me the fucking nastiest stank eye ever. She was fucking pissed
like,
because
you've ruined our vacation, you stupid American bitch.
Oh, my eyebrows, they burned off. No, it was so bad. I had really bad gas yesterday and I was honestly crop dusting throughout the whole park. So I could not control myself, but it was so obvious that I had farted because
everyone started throwing up.
Yeah, everyone started like gagging and passing out around me. No, but I farted and then like, that little delay after you fart when the smell finally hits you, like Lauren smelled it and she like doubled over on one of like the fences and she was just laughing. And then she's like, Jillian. And I was like, oh my God, like I didn't think it would be that bad,
Farts are the one thing that you don't need language to express and understand, because as soon as I started laughing, that family really realized what happened. And also they walked right into her fucking fart cloud.
Yep, sorry.
But the web slingers ride was so fun. I don't know if any of you guys have been on it, but you get on the ride and they scan your fucking body. So they can watch your arm movements when you sling the web and shit. But I was just flinging my arms like an insane person, doing the little hand like I love you sign language symbol that Spider-Man does.
I just would love to be like one of the people in the control room just watching everyone through the cameras, because they're literally just like like
Just the four of us grown ass adults who can drink alcohol and be enlisted in the fucking army. Like flinging their fucking hands at a screen. It was so fun though. It was a genuine blast, and I don't know. We go to Disneyland occasionally, but it was fun.
This is the second time we've been this year.
Yeah,
but
which is insane.
It's so weird to say that, like, oh, I've been 2 times this year, because like I used to have an annual pass.
Spoiled. You used to have an annual pass?
Yeah,
I used to have an anal pass where you get to look at each of the characters' anal cavities. And Jillian had a semi-anal pass, so she only got part of the
well, I was the one farting.
She was the
that
one.
I actually got permitted to gas the entire park.
Oh, holy fuck, she did. Actually, yeah. Yesterday she had the full anal pass yesterday.
It was so bad. I don't think I've ever had farts that bad before.
And it didn't, guys, just so you're clear, just so we're all clear, it didn't stop the entire day. It started the moment she woke up and ended the moment she went to bed. Actually, it didn't even end there because she definitely farted in her sleep.
Probably,
And then you woke up this morning and what?
I took a massive shit.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I was going to say Marco was dead.
Oh. Well, that too.
She woke up this morning, priority number 1, shit, walked back to bed, realized her husband was dead.
And then I went back to sleep because that's not my problem. When I was first dating Marco, I took him to Disneyland because he's never been or had never been. And it was really sweet. Like, we were walking around and we had just seen the fireworks show, and it was like 10 p.m. and the park closed at 12 or whatever. And I was like, oh, did you have fun? And he's like, I'm still having fun.
That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever heard.
It's just it's a fun place. And if you don't like Disneyland, fuck you. You have a lot of fucking hatred in your heart.
You know, I don't actually blame you because it is very crowded. It's very expensive. We talked to some people that were basically like, yeah, we're rolling out like a new program where basically you have to fucking pay to wait in shorter lines. It's all shitty because it's like Disneyland for a lot of people is a very nice, expensive family vacation. And you have a lot of people who maybe can't afford a lot. And this is their one fucking vacation a year. And you're going to make people pay extra money to just experience the park, okay?
That's why I wonder if it'll just be like like, I don't want to like play it off like it's nothing, but like a minimum charge like of $20 or something.
Well, do you think that paying in the future will get us a fucking funnier Jungle Cruise guy?
It fucking better, dude. They better be able to hire some fucking comedians because we had the worst Jungle Cruise captain or whatever the fuck of my entire life. When he was shooting the gun at the hippo, I wanted to be like, can you just fire it at me?
Can I borrow that for a second?
Yeah.
Who wants to go with me? Because it was so bad. And we were talking afterwards. We're like, did his grandmother just die? Like, is he just having a rough day? But he just seemed like he did not give a singular fuck about his job. It was just like he was saying the things to us that we were seeing.
Maybe they were short-staffed and like they just pulled him off of like one of the random.
They just grabbed a janitor and he's like,
yeah,
I don't fucking know. Here's some monkeys.
It was pretty lame.
I just wanted to say I am so fucking betrayed because last episode, as some of you might have known, we talked about going to see the Eternals. And I was informed that one of the Eternals' names was Jess and was based on Jesus.
That's right.
From the comics.
That's right.
Come to fucking find out that is not the case.
What do you mean? He is real.
Not in the MCU, bitch. Well, actually, that's not even true because Jesus is real in the MCU, so that's why I was convinced. Jillian had convinced me that Jesus was an Eternal and that they had decided not to include him in the movie. And I was like,
got him, bro. Fucking got him.
And I was like, yeah, sure, that makes sense. And then after she left, I was like, like type in fucking Google like Jesus in MCU, and he is in the fucking MCU.
That's fucking insane.
So I was convinced that yeah, okay. And then I find out I've been duped, and the shame and anger that I experienced.
I cannot believe you believed me to that extent.
Raise of hands, how many other people believed that Jess was a fucking Eternal?
I thought it was very clear that I was joking.
See, listening back to, I was like, it sounds like I'm in on the joke, but I was so not in on the joke.
I thought you were. I thought you understood that I was joking.
I was like aware at how ridiculous it sounded, but I was like, you know more about, you fucking nerd. You know more about the comic book shit than I do.
Well, it's so funny. I got this text like in the middle of the week last week where Lauren was like, you fucking bitch. Jess isn't an Eternal. What the fuck? Like,
I trusted you and your fucking niche ass Marvel knowledge. Dude, you could literally tell me that like Jesus fucks a bunch of people in the MCU and I'd believe you.
well, I know a lot of canonical Marvel lore, such as Venom canonically wears a G-string and
What?
nothing else.
What are you talking about?
Like, that's just like what he wears. It's just part of his getup.
I'm not falling for this again.
No, I'm serious. Look it up, bitch.
You're so convincing. I could, you could literally tell me anything. Fuck you. You could literally tell me anything. Oh my God. Who bought that for a second? Because I definitely did. Denim. Well, denim. Fuck.
Venom's
The gene monster.
Venom's country brother denim.
He's just made out of fucking denim. Oh my God. No, I am the superior material.
I'm breathable, Eddie.
Well, Venom goes to a fucking club in the movie and someone drew him, I think, in that Borat mankini thing. And so that image came up and I was like, oh, he does wear a G-string. I created a false memory.
I'm gonna gaslight you so hard one day.
You already have been. What are you talking about? You're going to.
Like, I'm gonna make your reality just like crumble around you because I'll have like told you so many things and then you'll like bring it up in conversation with a normal person and then they'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're gonna prep me for the Spider-Man movie that's coming and be like, you know that Peter Parker fucking dies, right? And he's replaced by like a amorphous blob of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, right? Like they fused together and replaced Tom Holland. I'd be like, oh fuck. I mean, that makes sense.
Well, did you know that when they were filming, they actually had to film all of Tom Holland's parts in reverse? So they had to film it backwards.
Why?
Why not?
That doesn't even make sense. It has to make sense.
Oh my God.
I hate you so much. Speaking of my reality crumbling, I went to a Korean spa for the first time before Thanksgiving. And I was trying to write at this coffee shop and I got a little bit of writing done. But then halfway through, it was a Saturday and I was like, I feel so stressed. I feel so overwhelmed. Anyway, so I was looking up all these spas and I was like, I've never been to a day spa. I think it'd be fun to go and just relax in a jacuzzi or something. Get off your goddamn phone, bitch.
My mom texted me a picture of hamster nuts.
Oh no! This hamster is storing his nuts for the winter. LOL. Fuck off.
It's a picture of a hamster with huge balls.
Fuck off.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Continue.
No. You just have to guess what happened.
You met Jez?
Yes, Jess was my masseuse. No, so I was like, okay, I kind of want to experience a day spa situation and just relax and maybe, I don't even like saunas. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I was like, I'll go in a sauna, I'll get a massage. And so I signed up for a massage and it said like it included a face mask and like a hair washing. I was like,
facial?
mm-hmm. I said a face mask.
Yeah, and I said a facial. and a pearl necklace.
Yeah, so it had said, a facial and a pearl necklace. And so I was like, well, yeah, sign me up. I'm down. It was like $110 for an hour massage, all this shit. You get full access for however many hours you want. And so I go, and it's in this big industrial, like, skyscraper-y building. And I go in the spa, whatever. They had like a clay room where you lay in some like hard clay balls and just try and relax. Had a Himalayan salt room that was actually really pretty. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm going around at the different rooms waiting for my appointment. And then I get called back by this middle-aged Korean woman in a black lace bra and like black shorts, like athletic shorts. And I was like, okay. So she takes me back to these like back rooms where it just looks like it's just a bunch of massage tables that are covered in plastic tarp, so separated by shower curtains. And I'm walking back there and there's just full naked women on these fucking tables. And so I lay down, I'm fucking naked on the table, and she takes one of those like loofah gloves, and I shit you not, for 20 minutes rotates me like a rotisserie chicken and just scrubs the shit out of my entire body.
Oh my God. Did it feel good though?
I don't know how it felt. I blacked out. It was such a bizarre experience. I felt like I was being like processed by fucking aliens who had come down and like needed a human specimen and needed to like purify me.
They're getting ready to like dry clean your skin off.
Yes, my skin left my body. I woke up and it was just muscle and bone. And once that was done and my entire body was numb, they pour water over you in a bowl. And I'm also freezing because I'm just wet and exposed in like a clammy back shower room.
It's not even warm?
No.
Oh God.
The water's kind of warm, but they splash it on you and then you're just exposed. And so she's like running her hands up and down my back and shit. And then she puts like a mesh cloth over my face and puts some kind of facial on it. And then she washed my hair. And that was basically it. Honestly, though, it was a really cool experience, and I'm glad I did it, and I felt very clean. But I didn't realize that that's such a integral part of Korean spa culture is exfoliating. It was nice. I mean, I'm glad I did it, but it wasn't relaxing. I'll just say that. Not the scrubbing part.
I think it's hard to relax when you're fucking just exposed and naked, because I feel like the culture in the United States is very much one of shame around nudity. Mm-hmm. And
or just uncomfortability. Like it's weird to me be naked, and it's not a big deal. In Korean spas, everyone's just naked.
That's what sucks about being in a society that's so repressed. But like, I don't know, like
we have to wear fucking clothes. I mean, disgusting.
Well, dude, yeah, for real, right? Like they're so restrictive. I wish I could just have my tits out all the time, but
your tits would scare so many people away. Like no one would talk to you.
I think that's true. I think they're just really big and intimidating.
They are, dude.
Yeah. Lauren likes to observe how I have these moments like every now and then where I like suddenly realize how big my boobs are.
Our body dysmorphia was also just cured by this fucking filter on Instagram where it swaps you and a friend's upper half with their lower half. And I never felt so grateful for the body I have, because I was like, if my hips were Jillian's fucking hips, I would be all lower half, because I have no boobs, right? And then it swapped her fucking boobs and torso and everything on my legs.
Yeah.
And I looked like I would have fucking toppled over.
It did not look right.
It didn't look right. You're perfectly built.
Thank you.
Everyone's fucking perfect in their own body. No one should ever feel like, well, I wish I had Kim Kardashian's fucking ass, because
first of all,
die getting that shit. First of all,
yeah, it's fake.
It's fake as fuck. Anyway, I wanted to squeeze in a little story swapping bit about our experience at home for Thanksgiving, because I realized we didn't really get to do that last episode because we pre-recorded. But Jillian had something she wanted to tell me about a chameleon, and now I'm scared.
Well, I went to Petco when I was home because I had to get my stupid demon bird food. And a fucking bitch having to eat and whatever.
You mean she doesn't live off of your fucking anxiety and fear of her?
Well, she does, but that cannot sustain her alone.
Fair.
I mean, she needs like pellets and seeds or whatever.
Oh.
In addition to flesh.
She eats hamster balls.
Yes. Fat hamster nuts.
Like dumplings.
No, when I was there was this chameleon, and at one point I was standing behind it, and it turned its little eyelid at me like it was looking at me.
Whoa, that is the sexiest picture of a chameleon I've ever fucking seen.
I know, because it was...
You like that bitch?
It was just like, oh yeah? You checking out my butt?
It has a fucking Instagram model ass shot pose. Like, its tail's all curled up and its big fucking juicy dumper is pointed at the camera and it's looking back at it.
Its face is faced away from me, but its eyeball is looking right back at me. And
its head is turned a little slyly like, hey bitch, I know you like this.
Right, like, oh, you like what you see? I'm $69 if you know what I'm saying. But my mom sent me pictures because she went to that Petco again, and she sent me pictures of my little chameleon bud.
Oh, that's so cute.
And, like,
it's really cute.
Isn't he kind of cool?
I like his tail.
I kind of want it.
Yeah, but you already have a bird.
I don't give a fuck.
Would you make him fight?
Yeah, fight for my love. No, I mean, it's so funny because randomly Marco had called me. Like, I was home at my parents' in the beginning of November to pet sit, and he called me after he had had some drinks with friends, and he was like, listen, I don't care what you get, if it's a cat or a dog or a chameleon, but that thing is not sleeping in bed with us. I was like, okay. But I'm like, it's so funny.
Cut to it curled up under the covers.
I know.
In between you guys.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, it's funny that he mentioned chameleon because now I'm like, I kind of want a chameleon.
Oh my God. It like curls itself up around his dick.
it turns flesh colored. Yeah, I just think they're really neat. They're really cool, weird little wacky animals.
Yeah, but they're also a big responsibility.
But Mom, I promise I'll take care of it.
It's fucking dead on the floor in a week. I keep manifesting the worst shit in the world, by the way.
It's so true because we were driving to this vegan grocery store that we went to, and Lauren was like, life is fleeting. We could literally die in a car accident. And then as we're driving home, this fucking like SUV, fucking Cadillac SUV is barreling down the fucking street.
Almost through a fucking red light. And honestly, if he had not stopped, he would have T-boned us.
Yeah, he would have fucking T-boned us. And it's not like the light had just turned green and he was trying to like catch a yellow light or whatever. If he had hit us, he would have T-boned us and Lauren would have been fucking dead.
I know, it's always me. It's always me.
It was so, I'm like,
you
girl.
You said that afterwards too. You're like, I don't want to say this, but like, you would have definitely died.
You speak it into the world and the world is like,
okay, that's
okay.
Fair. That's fair because so we went to the street food cinema event, like screening of It a couple of years ago during Halloween time. And we were sitting in this park in this open fucking field watching a screen just exposed. And, you know, as they do, a mass shooting had just happened probably a few weeks prior.
I think so, yeah.
And
everyone was pretty anxious.
So we were sitting there watching the movie, and I don't know if I turned to you and said this shit, but I was like, I just had this fucking image of someone coming and like shooting at us from behind. And you said something like, oh my God, I thought that too. And in both of our fucking imaginary situations, I was the one who died.
Dude, I know.
It was me. It's always me.
See, I just didn't want to say it out loud, but then Lauren was like, what if this mass shooter just killed us? And I'm like, bitch, I was just thinking that same thing.
And the fact that we both thought that I would be the one who died. Even Jillian. She wasn't like, oh my God, what if I died in my family? She's like, Lauren would die next to me and her head would get all over me.
I would have to fucking explain that she got shot.
I'd have to live with that memory. I'm like, bitch, at least you get to live. The fuck?
Oh.
Anyway, going back to just Thanksgiving at home and whatnot. My dad's dad, who I told you was the dermatologist who cut a milia out of my eye with a fucking razor blade. He played beer pong for the first time. And so it was like my cousin and her boyfriend on one team and my Opa and me on another, and he'd never played. And so I was like, okay, we'll see how this goes, because I'm awful at it. I have horrible aim, whatever.
Yeah, I suck.
He literally sunk every single fucking shot, having never played before. And we're so close to winning. We'd fucking gotten it in their last cup, and we were celebrating like we just won fucking gold in the Olympics. And I was like, like jumping up and down and screaming and all this shit. And then they fucking sunk it, and then we had to try and sink it again.
Right, you have redemption.
And they fucking won.
Damn it.
And I was like,
oh, the Germans lost again.
You ruined it.
That's fucking wild.
Also, I had some time with our side of the family, and we went to El Dorado Hills. And for some reason, because my brother, they were playing cornhole in the backyard, and my brother stepped in their dog shit. And
lovely.
He was sitting there. We're all like circled around in the backyard and chairs and talking and stuff. It was really nice. And then my brother's trying to pick dog shit out of his shoe. And for whatever reason, the topic of shitting your pants came up. And we all started sharing shitting our pants stories, except for me, because I've never fucking shat my pants.
Wow. Must be fucking nice.
I pissed my pants one time in elementary school.
Actually, it was last week.
5 seconds ago. No, I pissed myself at an elementary school. I wasn't a kid. I was just at an elementary school. And I
Feed your pants.
Pissed and shitted on the playground and left. So I was in elementary school at the library waiting to check out a book. And I had to pee so goddamn bad. But I was like, oh, I'll hold it. It's fine. Waiting to check out this book. As soon as the lady calls me up to check out the book and she's checking it out, I lose control of my bladder, and the fucking pee just goes down my leg and forms a puddle in the carpet. And then I check out my book and I leave.
No one noticed? Oh my God.
And I didn't warn anyone. I didn't tell anyone. And that stain is probably still on that carpet, by the way.
That is sick.
And I remember being so embarrassed because I had to tell my teacher, who we were kind of like family friends with, and she had me go to the office, and my mom had to get me some like clean clothes. It was very embarrassing, but I've never shat my pants.
Dude, I shat my pants recently, like probably last month.
God damn it. How does this happen? Like, not to sound, privileged as a non-pants shitter, but how do you shit your pants? Like, do you mistrust a fart and it
for me, it has always been trusting a fart, which is something you should never, ever do.
What are you? You sound like a 50-something-year-old man, dude.
I hate to say it, but for me, it's been when I'm not feeling great, and then I maybe push a little too hard or what, I don't know, but then I just do a little like a little chocolate kiss into my pants, and it's very fucking embarrassing and horrible. In fact, I have shit my pants in front of every partner that I've had. Look,
were they aware? Was this like
yes.
Was this something that turned them on?
Yeah, no,
like,
it's actually, it's so embarrassing because like as shitty as my ex-boyfriends were, they have that on me, that I shit my pants in front of them.
Well, okay, but like, how do you do this so many times? And
okay,
what
so
is the context?
The first time it was because I had the flu and I was sitting in my bed and my boyfriend in high school was bringing me like Pedialyte and like soup or whatever. And I had to fart and I ended up shitting my pants. And then the second time I was visiting my boyfriend in college because like he lived in LA and I lived in the Bay Area and I was like a sophomore or whatever. And I was visiting him during the summer and I was supposed to be flying back like on a Sunday or whatever. I don't know. But it was Saturday night and I got food poisoning and I went to his house, to like go back to sleep or whatever. And I, again, like farted and I shit my pants. And he had to like throw my underwear away for me. And it was really awful. And
then why you broke up every time?
I'm like, I can't be with you. You've seen me shit my pants. And then Marco helped me understand I don't have to be ashamed of that. No,
he does it too. You do it together.
Yes, that's right. We hold hands and shit.
I was just gonna say that you hold hands and shart.
But I have unfortunately done a little poopy in my pants.
That's true love right there. If you can hold hands and shart with your lover.
This morning he rolled over and he was like, "Can you make me breakfast?"
I can't believe how much we talk about farts and shitting on this fucking podcast.
That's why our fans should be called Big Stinkies.
Are we gonna do one of those stupid things where we name our fans something? Our relatives? We'll spitball it. So
big poopies?
Big shitters.
Big shitters.
Comment below if you want to be called a big shitter. Well, speaking of all you big shitters out there, we just want to say thank you so fucking much. I don't know what happened, what glitch in the matrix caused this to happen, but over the past 2 weeks, our amount of downloads just skyrocketed, and I don't know if it was word of mouth, but like, we just want to say thank you so much for all your support recently. It's been insane. So we wanted to do a little shout out. We had started to do this, and then quickly it fell off because the same few cities were kind of representing themselves. But now, because so many more people are listening from all over the country and different countries in general, we wanted to do a little shout out to everyone in LA, because you guys have been representing since day one. And then in a surprising turn of events, a bunch of people in Incline Village, Nevada, which sounds just like a ski resort, and also a surprising turn of events, Santa Clara, California, this past month.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go, Santa Clara. I don't know where you are, but you're in California, so. And then in terms of countries, obviously the US has been number one so far.
Killing it.
Coming second, though, is Germany.
Ooh, yeah, Deutschland.
All from Jillian's relatives over there.
That is very true.
And third place is the UK. So shout the fuck out. I'm gonna be in London.
Bruv. Hello, UK
Good
people.
day. I already love you guys, and I'm very excited to come to London in a few weeks, actually, and maybe I'll have a Lauren Goto from Relatable incident.
Except it'll be Lauren Goto from Relatable.
Is that Lauren motherfucking Goto from
I'm a big
Relatable?
stinky.
I'm your biggest shitter. I'm a big farter. Oh my god. Well, we just wanted to say thank you for your guys' support. We love you, and we can't wait to connect more with you guys. We want to hear more from you about what you want to hear from us.
Please reach out. We're begging you.
Well, we hope you all have a wonderful day of not shitting your pants. Unless you're into that.
Well, then yeah, use
Unless
a
your
diaper.
boyfriend or girlfriend or partner is willing to dispose of your underwear, your shitty underwear for you. Maybe don't. Maybe don't do that anytime soon, but definitely do check us out on Instagram at Relatable Pod Show and relatablepodcastshow@gmail.com. You can email us any suggestions you have or stories you want to share or anything.
Yeah, name suggestions for our fans.
Yes. And we have a website at relatablepodcastshow.com. And we have a Patreon, all kinds of good stuff. We want to start getting more involved with our Patreon and shouting people out in episodes and including people at the ends of our videos, just to give credit to the people who have been super, super supportive. On a very sincere note, you guys have been insanely fucking supportive. Things exploded recently. I don't know how or why, but I'm not questioning it. And we love you guys so much for listening in. It literally warms my heart.
They exploded like the shit in my pants when I fart too hard.
It warms my heart to the point where I think I might need to go see a doctor. So thank y'all very, very much. We hope you're having a wonderful December and happy holidays. And
Happy Honda days.
Happy Honda days. And we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye. Hi. Hi.